One of the things that I really like that that you mentioned is this awareness piece. It starts with awareness. One of the things that we talk a lot about in the field of sports psychology when we're working with coaches, teams, and athletes is we are working with. It starts with awareness. And one of the things the models that we use is awareness, acceptance, and then commitment. And the awareness piece is really, hey, we need to know really who we are. What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? What kinds of levels of anxiety do we have at different parts of the thing? What kind of focus do we typically engage in during different aspects of our either practice or games? Mm-hmm. What are our strengths as a coach in terms of leadership, right, communication styles, all that kind of stuff? So we start with awareness. As athletes, we need to know, okay, where is my competitive anxiety at? Where's my pre-performance anxiety at? How confident am I really in games? What's the battle going on in my mind? Am I feeling like, hey, yes, at the deepest, darkest moments, I feel like, yes, give me the ball because I know I'm going to knock mm-hmm. that thing down? Or am I in doubt? And can we be honest about that and really understand what that piece is? And if we have doubt, can we understand that and get through that, break through that? Because you and I both know that anybody who's doubting in those clutch situations tend to find the choking situation. The other piece that I really want to address is the acceptance piece. So given what is, how do we move forward? And how do we address the situation? And so that's that acceptance piece of saying, hey, I am who I am, and I'm not going to fight that. I'm going to utilize my strengths. I'm going to try to shy away or move away from my weaknesses or develop those. But I really want to take the energy that I've got from my strengths and go forward. And then finally, the commitment is the game plan. How do I put a plan together that is going to maximize all these strengths, minimize my weaknesses, and put together a strategy that's going to take all these variables that we have in our world and have them align for us versus align against us?
Well, I've always said, since I became a psychology major in undergrad, it's the mental part that separates the good players from the great players. And that's almost a direct quote from Michael Jordan's first retirement press conference. And we're going on this anecdotal evidence pretty much when we hear the elite athletes talk about the mental game. Mm-hmm. But then also having been an athlete, you've been an athlete at a high level, you know it too. Mm-hmm. And when you see teams not performing as well as you think they could physically, well, then what else could it be? Mm-hmm. There's got to be something going on with what they're saying to themselves, what a player's saying to himself mm-hmm. during performance or pre-performance or post-performance. Mm-hmm. And I do think a lot of it comes down to confidence, because if you're confident, then you really believe you can mm-hmm. make a play.